Today I wanted to show you my new iPhone 4 and explain to you why I think it's great for what I like to call the smartphone virgin. Someone who's never had a smartphone and is looking to find out, okay, what kind of smartphone would be good for me. Maybe, I'm a little confused with all the models and I don't know what I should be getting. So I'll just show you this and explain to you why I got it. Was my original phone. I've had this phone, LG, through Verizon for about 5 years, and it was great. I always liked the way it flipped, and it didn't have an antenna that had to be pulled up, and it was always really good. I was able to take pictures with it and text and email if I really wanted to. Of course, that was an extra feature. But the reason I switched, it took me a while to decide to switch, probably about a year. I am a blogger, and I like to be able to keep up with my blog, my fans on Facebook, Twitter, be able to check in with Whirl and Foursquare, and be able to take pictures while I'm on the road and be able to put them up right away, and videos. So I tested out several models, and I tested out the Droids, which is another good option. But for me, I like the way it's compact. It's simple. It's a sturdy phone, and it was just what I wanted to get, and I'll show you why. Okay, so it's already on, but the way you turn it on is there's a button right here. You just press it and you can turn it on and off. You can press, if it's off, you can also press this button. It works almost exactly like an iTouch, if you have an iTouch, an iPod, something like that. But it has a phone option, and it has the internet option. Okay, so I'm gonna push that, turn it on. You have to, it's usually locked, so you have to slide it. One nice thing I like, let's go back, maybe not. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I like the fact that if I turn it on right away, I can see the time and the date really large. You can change this background to be whatever you want. And I'm going to slide it to turn it on. And these are apps. Apps stands for application. And they're things that I put on, and there are some applications that are already installed when you get it. Now, you can change screens by using your finger to slide. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's these little dots right here, not that one, little tiny white dot there, and as I slide the screen over, see the dot changes. So what that's showing you is that there's 4 screens. When you slide it all the way to the right, this screen right here allows you to search your whole iPhone to find things if you don't know, where you put them or what they're called. And then you just use your finger and slide it to the left to bring your next screen over, slide it again, and then you'll see the dot change to white, slide it again. And of course, when you first get it, even though you get the 4 screens, and 3 of the screens are places you can put the apps, only the first screen is going to have anything on it, and the rest are going to be blank, because these are ones that I've added. And I will be sharing with you some of my most popular apps that I think are great, and they're free, that you should be have on your iPhone, that you can use every day, use for travel, while you're on the road, doing, just going to the store, things like that. Okay, so the 4 icons at the bottom are the phone, the mail, the Safari, which is your browser, similar to Internet Explorer or Firefox, but Safari is what is used on the iPhone. Of course, you can get some other ones, but that's what comes, and then the iPod, which is music. Let me explain how to use some of these things. To press, you just press to open something up. It takes a little while to get to be used to some of this, but it's not hard. It does take a little learning because it's a little bit different, but you just have to play around with it, and that's how I learned. And this is to make a call. You had pressed that button, and then I press keypad, and then say I can make a call like that. I can end the call by hitting the X, or no, I guess that's the backspace. Once I add somebody here, I can add them and create them as a new contact. If I don't want to call, I can go to another screen, or I can always press this button, and that always brings me back to my main screen. If I'm confused or I don't know what button to make something stop, just always press that button to bring you back to the beginning, and you can always start over. Messages are text, your text message. Let's see, there we go. I can just hit that button at the top, and and make a new message, the two, if I start typing, it will bring up some of the people that I have in my contacts. If you have a phone already that you want to import the contacts, you can do that. And then I just push that person's contact, it puts them in there, and then down here I can click and I can type the message, and then I hit send. Or like here I can press that button here, and then it'll allow me to take a photo. I can take a photo, and then the camera will pop up, and then it will allow me to, you know, take a photo by pressing just that button. If you use this button here, it turns it, and now I can take a picture. I can take a picture of myself, turn it back, go back, take a picture, and then I can either use it or retake it. I'm going to use it, and you can see now it's added a picture, and I use my finger to, let's see, scroll up. Where's my message? There's my messages above it, and then I can hit send. So that's how easy it is to do a text message. So some of this takes a little learning, but you know, over time you'll figure that out. Another neat feature I like is the calendar. When we were at a show recently, I think it was the calendar I used. Let me see. No, not the, was it the calendar? Right, I used the calendar. I chose, okay, today, and let's see, today is the 18th, 19th. Today's the 19th, and I can pick by just scrolling my finger up there. It's almost 3 o'clock, except for I'll put 2:50. No, it's not going to let me go 2:55. And I hit done, alert, 5 minutes before, done, done, calendar. Trying to see if that's the alert. I'm not sure if that's the alert one I'm talking about, but I think it's under utilities. Utilities, clock. Okay, clock is really neat. You can set an alarm. You hit the plus, and then you say, okay, this is the time I want to be notified. I'm just going to pick it now so I can show you. On, it's an alarm, and it make a sound, never repeat, hit save. Turn it up. Let's see if it gives me a notification. Should give me a notification if I said it right. While we're waiting though, you can see that I've added other apps, and you'll have the App Store where you can go and search. Like I said, the camera's up there. It's really a neat feature. I can take pictures this way. I can take pictures this way. I can take pictures of myself by pressing that button, and it will turn the camera to my direction. I've got it set here, right here. It's video mode. And you just slide it over with your finger, and then it goes to camera mode, so you can take videos. You can upload them directly to YouTube and Facebook right from this phone, and so it makes it very convenient. I thought I would have a hard time learning this, but I found that it is super easy, and I would suggest it for anyone that is new to a smartphone, because it's just super easy. Most things are just pressing one time, and if you don't understand how to use something, you know, you just, like, here's reading books with a Kindle, and that's how easy it is to turn the pages. You can use your fingers like this and make things larger. Maybe not on the Kindle. Let's see if we can make it larger. Oh, this one has that, so I can make it larger that way. If you have a hard time viewing something, if you're on the internet, you can turn this way to get a larger screen. Let's see what brings up. You can use this on a Wi-Fi connection if you're at a restaurant, or if you're at your home. You can use it with your data plan, and then like this, if I can't read it very well, I can just put my fingers and then drag it up to make it larger, and I can move it around so I can see things easy and bring it back down, and that's how easy it is. So if you're considering getting a smartphone, if never had one before, I would suggest that you check out the iPhone 4 and make sure you get a protective screen cover and you get something to protect the back. I got this with my phone when I purchased it, and it's very important right away that you get a screen protector. Check out the full review at sweetiesreviews.com.